you're actually getting help with $1,000 from government, which will start you off. The Treasury will put $1,000 to seed this program. And then you've got Michael Dell and Susan Dell coming in here and donating $6.25 billion so that they can actually create these savings accounts for young people. Any child born in these couple of years during the Trump White House is so huge. You learn these things at home. Okay, when I was a little girl, I would say, Mom, the ice cream man is here. Mr. Softy's outside. Can I go get a cone? She would say to me all the time, of course you can have a cone, Maria, but how are you going to pay for it? And I would say, oh, okay, well, I better start saving my quarters and saving my nickels. And that's how I learned savings. And you learn that at home. If you actually have a nest egg that you're watching grow, that is invested in the S&P 500, you are so much better off than the next guy or gal because you are actually watching your money grow and you understand saving and investing for the long term. Yeah, you love it too.
Yes, I do. Actually, you're right about that. Put up number 3, guys. This is how it works. You start with an account of $1,000. You can invest. What Dell said yesterday, it's simple, it's secure, and it's structured to grow in value. Who's eligible? Anybody born in the U.S. for the next 3 years. Got to have a Social Security number. Then on screen right, parents can contribute to this over the years every year.
Yeah, tax-free.
It reminds me of like George Bush 43.
I know.
You know, 24 years ago, he was experimenting with the idea about investing in the stock market for Social Security gains.
A portion of your...
Yeah, a portion of it. It didn't go anywhere. But you think about, if you had that idea 24 years ago, where your Social Security dollars would be today.
That's right.
With the growth in this market.
And I don't think we would have the debt, and we would not have these worries about insolvency. And here's a little secret that people don't tell you when you're young. The best way to accumulate wealth over the long term is investing in the stock market. It is what it is. That is a fact. Look over history. The best way to create wealth over the long term is investing in the stock market. And you're putting it into a basket of S&P 500 companies, which ultimately will grow. And you're also teaching the lesson of starting small, watching it grow, investing and saving for the long term wisely. So Corey, great idea. So happy. And what an amazing philanthropist Michael Dell to put up this money.